Hey guys, welcome to another episode. So today, went ahead and downloaded the newest patch, 0.7101. So acid flasks are fair game. They should work in this patch. There's a couple for sale from Griswold, but I didn't really feel like buying them because I couldn't find one with plus damage on it. And it looked like they were instant flasks. They had about this damage on them. So I don't know if the puddle ones exist. They didn't look too hard, like I said. The other big thing for Bombardier is HP is now 2.5 times base vitality instead of 1.5. I think it ends up being around the same because my base HP is just so low to begin with. So as I get more vitality, it'll go up. Like here, I think, I don't know if this used to give me 24 HP, but I'm pretty sure that it's still the same. I thought too I would try out these shock flasks. I forget if I bought these or not, but I just kind of thinking there's no way I'm going to be able to do, you know, hell levels or something if a bunch of pit fiends are there, so maybe I could try this. This way I'm also safer too, if I can land lightning wall. Well, it doesn't seem like it's much better yet, but at least it's safe. That's the main thing. Dang. Other things that got changed seem to be a few uniques. Oh wow, I didn't even see that guy. I think there's one more for just the standard boots. And then 7 for a Pavis shield. It's hard to see how the damage is going on those guys. It's like if you put it right on their head, they get knocked back, but then if you hit them as they're moving, I don't know. Just seems like aiming at their name is pretty much all you can do, so. Executioner got, what did he get? Some improved life regeneration. It's not quite 3 times his character level in vitality. Shoot. But I don't play the Executioner, so I don't really know, dang, how that measures up. I still got 58% fire resist, dang. That was a nice, quick, easy death. There's kind of like 2 minor bug fixes, and one that kind of actually affects me is the 40 item one. When you tried to put items back into the stash, and you had more than the standard stash size of 40 from the Thehell one, it just, it wouldn't work. But now, supposedly it does, so. One of those ones that wasn't like really a huge deal, but it's just nice to polish out the game. And a lot of new people would come around, you know, say, are you aware of this? So it just saves people a lot of time of, you know, the complaint and the answer. The other one was the spell damage not showing up in the spell book. So certain uniques in the game have plus, you know, 3 to fireball damage or whatever it is, something like that. It modifies your spell damage or your elemental damage, and it wasn't showing up properly in the book. I think Gavin pointed that one out. %, mana steal is one of those affixes that doesn't really seem like too many people can use because, well, if you have 1%, you're already like sailing. Like you have so much mana already, you can cast like pretty much anything, unless you're like a really heavy teleport user. But at that point, it's like, you know, you can't tell when you're gonna need teleport. Like you're probably gonna need it, you know, once. Might get a few hits in. I don't know. I just don't think that 2% is as big of a deal. I don't get it. They're right on top of me. I'll pop it on their head. And then like this, sometimes it just doesn't work. Like maybe they have a chance to block the spell or something, but it really just seems like, I don't know, it's are they not taking any damage? I guess I'm just gonna try and shoot it haphazardly, like just some area in between, further behind them and closer to me, because the pattern is just not making itself clear to me. It looks like it's like a little line. Like it'll, if the enemy's like right here, and you fire it either on this square or this square, you'll damage him. But if you fire here, it's like he just gets knocked back. It's like if you fire here, he gets knocked back. If you hit him on the head, occasionally he gets hit. I don't know. More testing is required. Yeah, like that shouldn't have knocked the other guy back. That definitely should have hit him. And knocked the one closer to me back. This should be damaging him, like... I just don't get it, like... I thought I had it there for a second, just put it one to the left or one to the right of where he's gonna be, but... Yeah, that doesn't seem to work either. I can't see what it is, like... Man, what a headache. As if levels don't go slow enough already. So it's definitely not one in front of him, because that would hurt him. And it's not on his head, because I just hit him on the head and knocked him back. Yeah, alright, so can't be any amount in front of him. It's gotta be, let's try one on the side. Okay, one to the side does not work. So it's gotta be, he's either walking into it on a diagonal, or I toss it one day. Yeah, alright. Okay, I think I know what to do now. What's a good spell I could use as a little marker? Maybe Town Portal? Yeah. So if there's town portal there, that's him. I can't fire it like that. I can't fire it on the portal. I can't fire it on the side of the portal, but if I wanted to hit one diagonal, pretty much, I think one diagonal in any direction should deal the damage. So I'm gonna give that a shot now. New theory, new religion, new belief. But then I gotta be careful, because if I do it preemptively, then he just gets knocked back. It has to be like right on the money there. Timing, that's such a pain. It's like I've got 3 hits, so maybe it'll be easier when he's standing behind a goal. I don't know. I can't tell if it's like I can't aim at that particular square when they're running towards me, because, you know, naturally when there's an enemy in the way, even if I'm not directly on that square, say I'm like slightly up, it'll kind of drag his name into view. Like I'll see it anyway just because it's the only thing to click. It used to happen with your golem, when you could see golem at any point. So I'm wondering if, like, just the fact that I can see it means that I can't aim at the right square, or if I can only do it as he approaches from a certain time, or else, you know, my camera will be too cluttered with his name. I'm trying to figure it out, but it's such a pain. Alright, well, it took a long time to do that, but, I mean, it didn't seem like it was that bad of a level. These three-way corridors really help. They should really help. Whoops, I should have left that up. Oh, that's not so bad. It's pretty good. That was my bad. I click way too far. I click into the wall and then I don't even move. Actually, they give like 33,000 right now, so that belt isn't really worth keeping, I don't think. Ugh, the arthritis. That's what that shrine is, the arthritis shrine. I don't know whose suggestion it was, but just having a flat amount of gold go into your inventory seems like a good one. Just saves you clicking, and that way it's kind of well, the amount can be the exact same. It doesn't have to be, you know, any change in the amount, just not having to click it. was pretty sure he took Stone Curse, but kept getting interrupted. Oh, da-da. 14 to 22. Okay, the exact same damage, but 30% damage in exchange for all those other stats. Plus life is handy, but honestly I just think getting my poison damage in there is way more important.
Beyond the
Chamber of Bone, Wait, Doom Chamber of Bone, what was that like? Oh yeah, there's like hiddens and flying hiddens and, yeah, that's not happening. Well, there we go, Arcane Flask, our first one. Whoa, whoa, oh man, that is a nice drop. I didn't know I could get deadly down here. Well, anyway, I think that's like 1 Apex before Crystalline. Actually, yeah, I guess that makes sense. The 29 magic is awesome because I can get rid of this one, which really had no point other than the magic. And I now have Arcane Flask, which just does way more damage. Why do I have these? Why do I have this? I don't know why I have that. Anyway. That is a good find. Actually, let me see what that does. I'm kind of curious now. And what does it look like? Oh, I guess I should have expected that. But it does have a nice sound to it. It does seem more magical. It does sound more magical. You know. The damage on it is, I don't know. I'd say it's like pretty bad when you compare it to a mage, because a mage has like, I think if they have max level Arcane Star, they just do like, 600 damage, 614 damage. Whoa. But I mean, that is just my level 5 flask, so it's obviously gonna get better. And it could have had 10% of 200% damage on it, so it's not like that's all it does. But to me, just like, it's so hard to use it, it's so hard to land it, that Arcane Star just seems better that way. Golem, get. I really need improvision. I can't. It's terrible to go around like that. But thinking about this, if I have, what's that, about 300, okay. I'll call it about 450. On average, 450 damage. That might be enough for Uber Diablo with Golem. Oh, finally getting field mail? Oh yeah, okay. I kept thinking, like, well, it's been a while since I got some armor, because the last one I got was this one, but the stats are different. It switches from strength to dex to feat, and then I think it goes from that to magic. It takes magic, vitality, and maybe strength to use the final plate, but there's no way that's gonna happen. The vitality I could think about doing, but kind of depends. If I go with more magic and dexterity, I might be able to reach like the next flask or something, but vitality now gives more base health, so every 5 vitality should give me 12.5 HP. Is that really worth it? No, but I get DFE on top. I don't know. It's tough. It's a nice annex at the center of the level. Have the Chamber of Bone and 4 different ways to go. Usually it's always set up like a line, like a long line, like a big long rectangle or something, but
not enough mana.
32 plus to vitality. What does that give? It's probably about the same, actually. Yeah, it actually gives a little bit more. Yeah, if I wanted to do Uber Diablo in one run, I'd probably have to just dump into vitality at this point. I don't think I'd reach really anything, but all I can think of is right now I still need the strength for this armor. So if I don't want to add into strength, I need to start adding into vitality. Because vitality also gives me health, so I could bump that up with a ring or something. But strength really has no purpose for me, so... Nice shield, eh? Well, nothing I can really do about my shield. I can use this one nonetheless, but... Why would my golem not attack it? The enemy's attacking my golem, like... Whatever. I guess I got kind of sidetracked with my perks because I wanted to have a lot of mana regeneration. But just having plus magic seems to give me a lot of mana regen as is. And I guess getting stunned is based on your base vitality, so it's probably going to be pretty low on Doom anyway, but I guess the dream would be to not be stunned by Apocalypse, but I think even if I went and finished the game, if I'm really lucky, maybe I'll hit level 42. So if I hit level 42, I don't think 80 vitality is going to give me immunity to knockback, or not knockback, stun resistance against Apocalypse. go. Da, 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 da. So what do I need? Well, probably not that point into magic at this point. I might need the strength, but it's only really for shields, so I can always buy the same stats on a shield that's just worse later on, I think. Probably vitality. Just bump up my vitality as much as I can for now. Alright, I think that's pretty much the whole level. Yeah. Alright, well I'll go back to town, repair some stuff, and catch you guys on the next episode.